Plenty of fights to get through on the card, and kicking us off is a cracking little fight between Ashfaq and Ashley Lane. Welcome, gents, both of you. Kez, I'm going to start with you. Coming back, we know disappointment in the defeat to Mark Leach. You've had your experience now boxing behind closed doors. We do have 1,000 back in at the weekend, but this is a big fight for you. What have you taken away from the defeat to Mark Leach?
You can always learn something from a defeat. You learn more than you do from a win, because sometimes things that go wrong, if you still win the fight, you might brush them under the carpet. But like I said, there was a load of things, not so much in terms of, yeah, my performance, but the reasons behind the bad performance in my eyes was behind the scenes and stuff that I could control and couldn't control. So it was just one of them learning curves, and I just felt like what was meant to be was meant to be that night. And it wasn't so much that I got beat by the better lad. It was more, it just wasn't my night, and that's the way I see it.
I find that, you know, when a young fighter's coming through and they step up and they take a defeat, sometimes the career becomes a lot more exciting. You know, they have to take bigger tests. This is a good fight with Ashley Lane, but all of a sudden you will be moving faster, and you have experienced that defeat rather than just almost being gifted all these victories to a point where you're not good enough when you take that leap. So confident that there's still a huge amount to come from Ashfaq and chasing titles in 2021.
Definitely, without a doubt. Like you say, that defeat, if anything, will keep me in good stead down the line. And taking his fight with Ashley Lane, Ashley Lane's no mug. His last 8 fights, he's lost 1, and that was for the British and Commonwealth. So that shows his pedigree. And within them last 8 fights, he was a Commonwealth champion at my weight as well. So I'm ready to take all the step-ups. As you've noticed already, I take all the fights. I'm not one to shy away from a fight, and that's the way I mean to go on.
Yeah, Ashley, former Commonwealth champion, welcome as well, and welcome to your team. Chris Sanagar and others, who's probably done 600 laps outside, I think, of the bubble so far. Big fight for you, big moment. You've been involved in some big fights as well, and come into this full of confidence and obviously looking to inflict consecutive defeats for Ashfaq.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a small team, me and Chris. We go on the road, we do the business, you know, we don't care where we're going. Fighting Ashfaq, yeah, it's, you know, I mean, his confidence being hit. He's going to be feeling a bit down from that loss to Mark Leach, but I'm expecting him to bring a good performance, and we're bringing a good performance. I'll be a great fight on the night, and God willing, I'll have my hand raised.
What's boxing been like for you during the pandemic? We know that you're always that guy who keeps himself ready. Jamie and Chris putting your name forward for all these big fights as well. Frustrating at times not knowing when you're going to be boxing, and obviously a major plus to get a good performance and a good run out on a massive card before the close of the year.
To be honest, Eddie, I mean, like a lot of people probably don't know, I've retired in September. So, like, you know, the COVID came, the lockdown came, I got a new job. I was like, boxing's, you know, behind me now. I'm moving on. And then as soon as I said that, Jamie and Chris kept ringing me, we've got your fight, we've got your fight. I said, nah, I'm retired, leave it out. And then Jamie rang me 2 weeks ago, doing this fight on the AJ show. I was like, yeah, I'll have that. Yeah, it's an opportunity you can't turn down, you know. So for me, I see this fight as a bonus for me. You know, I walked away from boxing 3 months ago. I wasn't going to come back. Now I'm here on one of the biggest shows of the year, you know, on the undercard of like world heavyweight title. Like this is a bonus. So no matter what happens on the night, I've already won, and I've just paid for a year's license and medical. I might as well carry on boxing now.
And obviously, if you do win, one thing is for sure, you definitely won't be retiring. Don't care what you say, you won't be.
Well, you know, no, I don't think I can now anyway, you know. But like, you know, some people are saying like this fight's do or die. I think Ashfaq could be a British champion in the future. He's got a great amateur pedigree, he's got good skill, you know, and whether he loses or wins on the night, he'll go and be a champion in the future. With me, you know, I've been there, I've done it, I've won the Commonwealth. I mean, like, back in September, March 2017, I was going to retire again. I didn't. Within 6 months, I was Commonwealth champion. So, I mean, like, one loss doesn't dictate whether you go on to win titles or not. So, I mean, whatever happens Saturday, Ashfaq's got a future in boxing. I also got a few more years left in boxing. And like I say, God willing, I'll win, and I can't retire now, can I? You know? I mean, look at this, it's beautiful.
I'm not sure Chris will let you.
Nah, he won't let me.
Ashley, thanks. Kez, just finally from you as well. Do you feel the pressure on Saturday for a good performance? We know you're coming off the disappointment. You want to make a statement on Saturday night?
Definitely want to make a statement, but pressure doesn't bother me. Pressure makes diamonds. You know, I'm one of them people that I've been to the highest mountains in the amateurs, the Olympics, all that sort of stuff. Didn't bother me then, so it won't bother me now.
Good. Well, we look forward to this cracking opener to the night. This is going to kick off the Facebook action on Saturday night. Kez Ashfaq against Ashley Lane. Gentlemen, if we could have a head-to-head here, please. This is another cracking fight. Two undefeated fighters. This fight got made very late in the week, and I'll go on to explain that shortly. But we had someone up here earlier with an incredible following, with the great Ricky Hatton, with his son Campbell Hatton turning pro. This man to my right, Florian Marku, I'm not sure I've seen such support, such passionate numbers, so many people sliding in my DMs, initially with a little bit of stick, you know, now with a little bit of love, because we're delighted to welcome Florian Marku to the Matchroom team. And social media is so powerful, because the man to my left stepped up a couple of days ago and got himself a big payday and a big fight and a massive opportunity to create a name for himself. Florian Marku v Jamie Stewart, the first fight of our live transmission on Saturday night. To give you a little bit of perspective, we made a fight with Florian Marku earlier in the week. Unfortunately, I think his supporters scared the gentleman off a little bit, and he decided that he had a rib injury just a few hours later, which was quite convenient. We tried to make the Chris Congo fight. Unfortunately, he couldn't make weight, and all of a sudden, Jamie Stewart piped up on social media. I think he said he was going to cave his head in at one stage, but you know, I know that was just to get the fight. We'll come on to that. But this is an opportunity of a lifetime for fighters that are willing to take risks and take gambles. Jamie, we'll start with you. Welcome, welcome. Big fight for you, big stage. You stayed ready. You got the call. You're here.
Well, I've been ready since September, since my last outing with Hennessy Jr. It was middleweight, got called it light middleweight because I couldn't make the weight. But yeah, I did what I had to do to get the fight, because I wouldn't not want to, you know, like sometimes the boxer might not fight because of someone pulling out. So I thought I could grab an opportunity to get back out there and people see who I am and what I've got.
Those opportunities for fighters like you know, not coming through with, you know, the GB experience, the ABAs, the Olympic background, you've got to take those chances when they come. We saw you on Channel 5 beating Mick Hennessy. You were junior, you were the away fighter there. You came on, you've done the business in a really good performance. How much more is there to come from you?
I feel that there was more, because I took that fight on a 2-week notice. I weren't really training for that fight, where since after that fight, I've been in the gym every day, non-stop. I've been down lower than the weight that I am now today, so I feel very comfortable, and I know he's dangerous, and that's all that I want for my supporters. I've been saying for months now, I don't want fight journeyman no more. I need a test and a challenge, and I know he's a big puncher, and that's just like something I'd like risk.
Well, he is all action, he is a big puncher, but this is the biggest of stages. I mean, this is the World Heavyweight Championship undercard. This is live on Sky Sports Box Office, live on DAZN. Are we going to see you go out there and enjoy yourself, have fun? I mean, a win for you here, I can't tell you how big a win for you would be. Talk about life-changing. This is a game changer for you. Even a good performance is a game changer for you.
I've got that many people following back home that I've got to go out and put a good show on here. There's a lot of boxers in Stoke that are not with my gym, but I think they're fake boxers that sell tickets and get the easy fights. So I want to be there fighting decent fights. I want to be there showing that I'm tough and I'm there and I'm ready.
Florian, we know the man called the fight out. You've got to give him the respect for taking it. Many others wouldn't. Ross in the office went through 40 opponents, and they all turned this opportunity down before Christmas, live on TV. Not going to be easy for you on Saturday. We know this man is undefeated. We know he hasn't had many fights, so therefore he doesn't have much fear which should lead to a fantastic fight on Saturday.
Yes, thanks. First of all, I want to thank you for putting me in this show. I have been waiting this moment a long time. Thanks also to Joshua. About the opponent, I didn't understand really good what he was talking about, but I've been training really hard. This is my moment, you know, and I don't care who is in front of me. I don't see opponents. I see only someone who tries to stop me from reaching my dreams and making my family lives better. You know, that is, boxing is for me to make my family lives better.
We talked earlier in the week with Sam Jones, and thanks for all his help as well in joining the team and also for this fight. The support you have is quite incredible. You know, when you started telling me in the week about the potential of fighting in Albania, filling up football stadiums over there, that's the kind of stuff as a business and as a company we live for and we dream about. How real is that? I mean, we know you got a tough fight on Saturday, but this support is like something that we've never seen before.
Yes, the thing is that the UK fans doesn't know really good my background. I'm not new in this game. I have been fighting since I was 12 years old. I have given 110 kickboxing fight. I was 4 times world champion. You know, it's not new for me. My fans have been following my career from the beginning. I have been fighting a lot of times in Europe, but my Albanian fans make the difference. You know, they fill stadiums wherever I have been, and I appreciate that. Now I will win with my performance and my character, also the UK fans. I'm really happy, and when I will fight back home, I guarantee that I will feel whatever arena is back.
We know Jamie will bring the smoke on Saturday, but you want all the smoke, don't you, at 147 pounds? I mean, Chris Congo, Josh Kelly, Conor Ben, it doesn't matter. You want to face all these guys if you get through on Saturday.
Exactly. I want to fight whoever thinks that is the best welterweight in this division. Don't bring me guys that they have bad records and good fighters. Bring me the best guys that they have best records, and you see what I'm gonna do to them. When they are in the ring with me, they change. Maybe before the ring they talk, I'm gonna do this to Florian, but when they are in front of me, everything changed. When they feel my speed and my power, they change their mind, and you're gonna see this first Saturday and then the next fight. Congratulations to Jamie Stewart who accepted the fight. Respect for that, but I'm sorry for Saturday.
Okay. Well, I know that 2 great guys, 2 undefeated fighters. This is going to be all action to kick us off on Saturday night. Gentlemen, let's have a head-to-head up here, please. Kieran Conway against Macaulay McGowan. Of course, we know that originally Sully Sissoko was due to fight Kieran Conway. In stepped another man with the opportunity to change his career, another man with the opportunity to turn everything on his head in Macaulay McGowan. We'll start with you, Kieran. You look in tremendous shape. We know that you were due to face Suleiman Sissoko. You now have a Brit in front of you that's coming with plenty of fire and plenty of passion, but very focused ahead of this important fight for you on Saturday.
Yeah, I'm massively focused. Like, I always look at what's in front of me. I'm not looking past it at all. I'm here to do a job. I was gutted when Sissoko pulled, but fair play to him for stepping in at this sort of notice. I've been there, stepped in at short notice, and I respect that a lot. But I'm here to do a job, and I'll fight fire with fire if I have to.
We talk about that. It wasn't so long ago before we all teamed up that you were the guy that was waiting for the phone call, looking to take the opportunity at late notice. You did it against Ted Cheeseman when you got the fight for the British title and the draw in that fight as well. So you've been in these kind of positions before, and you know how hungry Macaulay McGowan will be on Saturday night.
Yeah, but I took the short notice things because I stay in shape. I'm huge for the weight. I'm big. I'm coming in with the presence. It's just going to overwhelm him on the night.
Do you feel you need to make a statement on Saturday night? You are the favourite going into the fight. Such a tremendous mix. We won the purse bid yesterday for Ted Cheeseman against JJ Metcalf. Tremendous fight. Sam Eggington, Anthony Fowler, all these great 154-pounders. Also, Scott Fitzgerald coming back into the mix in February as well. Do you feel a statement is needed, and what a massive platform for you to do that?
Yeah, a statement probably is needed, but this is a perfect place to do it. There's going to be absolutely loads of people watching this, and hopefully they're going to remember my name and and really cement it into that list.
Well, Macaulay, welcome. You are a character, mate. I saw in your last fight, you know, you faced the very, very tough Kazakh, one of the top young prospects in the world. You stood with him for 10 rounds in a tough performance. You called out this fight. You stayed ready. Massive platform. Big opportunity for you on Saturday.
Yeah, took a bit of a beat in my last fight, but life's about being resilient and bouncing back. I know a lot of people think I can't do it on a week's notice, but watching the film the other day, and bees, by all gravitational law, should not be able to fly. They're short and fat, little wings, but bees don't care what humans think. I don't care what anyone thinks. I'm coming for the win.
Are you the bee? Are you the bee on Saturday
I'm a big,
night?
horrible Mancunian bee. That's what I am.
What are we going to see from you in this fight? You know, I mean, a victory would be life-changing. A great performance and an entertaining fight would also be life-changing as well. What's the style of Macaulay McGowan? We know Kieran Conway's an excellent technical boxer, looks really, really good. Have you got to get in there? Have you got to rough him up? Have you got to make it uncomfortable for him?
Listen, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I'm going to come with anything different. I'm just coming for a fight. That's all I'm coming for. It's going to be an absolute fight. That's it. An absolute war, baby. Let's go. Whoa!
Well, you started slow and now you're moving really fast. That was going to be my last question, but I feel like there's more to come. So is it from the first bell, Macaulay, first bell of action? Because a lot of people sit here and say, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. If you go out and you have a war on Saturday night, the people are going to fall in love with you.
Mate, I'm here to entertain and have a good read and write and then go home and see my family. I'm not here to... I've stepped in on a week's notice. If you can come in here to, oh, you know, I'm going to have a war and then go out and just tippy-tappy and, you know, whatever. Mate, I got a paste in my last fight. I need to make a statement now. I need to go out there and do what I do best. Not think about it. Just go and do what I do best and have a good fight. And I honestly believe, I wouldn't have took the fight if I didn't think I could make a statement and win. Why would I? Why would I take a fight if I thought, oh, I'm going to lose? So... yeah, I'm coming for it.
Good man. The Manchester Bee. You got everything to gain and you got everything to lose. Hungry competitor, arguably a little bit crazy as well. He's going to come and bring the action on Saturday night.
I don't think it's arguable that he's crazy. I think he is crazy. I think he's quite delusional. The words he says, knocking me out, I don't know where that comes from. And I don't think anyone's even come close to that yet. So, with 3 knockouts on his record...
I'm a bumblebee, remember? I don't care about what the humans think.
I don't know how to reply to that one.
I do. Kieran Conway against Macaulay McGowan. 10 rounds of non-stop action. They've talked the talk. Let's see it.
Yeah,
Saturday night. Let's go to war.
Yeah, he's a good kid. We'll have it. We'll have it.
Good. We will have it in the ring around 7 p.m. on Saturday night. It's going to be a cracker. Gents, both to here for a head-to-head, please. For me, I think this could be fight of the night. The WBC International Heavyweight Championship between Martin Bakole and Sergey Kuzmin. This is a fantastic fight, an absolute must-win for both of these talented heavyweights to move on and potentially look to challenge for the World Heavyweight title in 2021. I'm going to start with Martin. Martin, welcome. This is the kind of fight you've been looking for a long time, isn't it? It's never easy to match talented, dangerous heavyweights. Respect to Sergey Kuzmin for stepping up, but this is it. This is your moment to shine and put your footprint on the heavyweight division.
Yeah, thank you, Eddie, and thank you everyone who come down here. I want to thank you first for this big fight for me, and I'm looking forward to it. Like I always call, people out. I always want to fight the best. Saturday night I have a best opponent close to you, only you left. So I'm looking forward to that.
This is the first time for a long time, probably since the Michael Hunter fight, someone who is coming to win, someone who is a world-class heavyweight. You know, a fantastic amateur. You saw him KO Joe Joyce in the amateurs. We know Kuzmin punches very hard as well. having the danger in the opposite corner, does that going to take your performance up the levels as well? And must mean you're very excited for this fight as opposed to going in there knowing you've got an easy night's work.
Yeah, like you said, I'm so exciting. You know, in the boxing, if you don't take risks, so you're not a professional. I've been training with AJ, all top guys out there in the UK. So I can say he's my opponent. I can't say anything. No, this is a men fight, it's not a woman fight. So Saturday, looking forward, and I will see what he's going to bring on the table.
And finally, you know that Kuzmin is a big puncher, he's an aggressive fighter as well. Do you look for the knockout on Saturday? You need to make a statement to the world that you are the man for the heavyweight division?
Don't forget I am a big puncher as well, and I can get punched. That is the problem. So he's in a big trouble because I'll not give him time. He can get punched, he can punch, I can get punched, I can punch. And the best, we'll see the best was the best last night. You know, we both have 15 fights, one loss to one guy. So this is mean a lot. All our career is online, the best must win.
Yep, correct. One defeat to the same individual. Go to Sergey Kuzmin, and thank you to Andrei Rybinski, Vadim Kornlov and Max and the World of Boxing team. Always come well prepared, always come to win. Sergey, this is a massive fight for you, a must-win fight on Saturday.
Серег, это большой бой для тебя. Ты, наверное, должен выиграть. Что ты думаешь по этому поводу?
Ну, для меня каждый поединок, тем более за пределами моей родины, проводя его в этот раз здесь, в Англии, и я считаю, что здесь ничего не меняется. Я, как всегда, приехал за победой и буду выигрывать и выходить делать все для того, чтобы победить.
Well, for me, every fight is very important, no matter who is opponent. And you know, as always, I come to Great Britain to win. So we just a new goal for me in face of Martin Bakole.
I said to Martin Macaulay that Sergey was a big puncher. He said, I'm also a big puncher. Do you see this fight ending inside the distance, and do you see this being the fight that everybody expects?
Эдди сказал, что ты большой панчер, Мартин тоже. Видишь ли ты, что этот бой пройдет всю дистанцию, или он закончится досрочно?
Ну, вы знаете, в супертяжелом весе, как всегда, может исход завершить один удар. И в нашем поединке тоже Мартин хороший боксер, я высокого класса боксер. Так что я думаю, что все возможно, что пройдет всю дистанцию, либо будет нокаут. Здесь уже зависит от самого поединка, от как будем боксировать, кто как будет готов, как выдержит свой план на бой. И, соответственно, затем и будет победа.
You know, in the heavyweight division, you know, anything can happen. You know, one punch can change everything. But, you know, it depends how me or Martin will follow the plan for the fight. You know, it also can go all distance. You know, nobody knows.
Well, I promise you this will be a cracking fight. Two genuine top 15 world heavyweight rated guys here in a must-win fight for both of their careers. I expect this to be a tremendous, tremendous fight. In the ring around 7:30, 7:45, live on Sky Sports box office in the UK and DAZN around the world. Gentlemen, can we have a head-to-head here, please? Another fight that really does hold the key to the winner going on and looking to challenge for a world heavyweight title shot in 2021. Hughie Fury against Marius Zwaki. Marius Zwaki's seat is gone down. He is about 6'9", and we'll see that when he stands up. But Hughie, firstly for you, this is the kind of fight you've been after for a while. Of course, you joined forces with us. You jumped straight into the Alexander Povetkin fight. Had a couple of stay busy fights, but now straight back into the deep end against Marius Zwaki.
Yeah, 100%, and I believe I'm ready for all these fights, and people's going to see a major difference because I'm very confident, I work hard, and people's going to see that.
You've seen Marius Zwaki fight at the top level for a long, long time. Signs that actually he's improving as his career's gone on. I remember seeing him box Jarrell Miller. We saw him in a great fight with Dillian White in Saudi Arabia just over a year ago as well. Tough fight for you as well. Tall, awkward, technically sound as well, and a fantastic chin.
Yeah, Marius Zwaki is a tough fella, isn't he? He's been whacked to death and he's still been standing up. So, like I said to you, it's going to be a good fight, but Marius Zwaki's not for anyone like me, so I'm looking forward to it.
Do you feel the need in this fight to make a statement? I think if there's any criticism of your career so far, it's sometimes you haven't quite set the world alight in the ring, put your foot on the gas and looked explosive. The fights you've been in for such a young age, incredible, and we know you've mixed it with the top guys, but do you feel the pressure or the need to go out there and make a statement and knock Marius Zwaki out? I've heard it in your interviews that you want to knock him out, you believe you'll knock him out. Do you think that would make a big statement?
Listen, like I say to you, I can box him, I can knock him out. We'll see what I bring to the table. I believe in myself, truly. Whatever I bring, the main thing is to get the W. But I'm looking forward to putting a show on. Like I say to you, Marius Zwaki's never boxed anyone like me before.
Marius, and thank you to your translator as well. Hughie Fury said in the week he believes he's going to knock you out. I hear from Poland you're in tremendous shape, ready for this fight.
Także Hughie Fury mówi, że cię znokautuje, ale ty jesteś niesamowicie w tej formie z Polski i mówisz, że jak twoja walka?
43 zawodników to podobnie mówiło co mój przeciwnik.
43 other fighters were saying similar things to my opponent.
Mam nadzieję, że tą energię, którą teraz wykorzystuje, zostawi sobie na tą sobotni pojedynek.
I hope that this energy that he's using now will be left for the Saturday's fight.
Na pewno jestem w jednej z lepszych dyspozycji w dotychczasowej karierze i na pewno w jutrzejszym, w sobotnim pojedynku będę chciał wygrać ten pojedynek po prostu.
I'm certainly in one of the best form in my career and I will want to win the Saturday's bout.
You've been around a long time, but you seem to be still improving as a fighter, still putting some of your best performances together later on in your career. A victory for you with boxing in Poland would be huge for the rest of your career.
Ty już jesteś bokserem przez dłuższy czas i na pewno jest to już twoja długa kariera i ta wygrana w boksie by dla ciebie dużo znaczyła, by dużo poprawiła.
Ten pojedynek będzie bardzo ważny dla jednego i dla drugiego. Mój przeciwnik na pewno jest o wiele młodszy, chce się dobić do tych walk o tytuły, a ja mu będę chciał przeszkodzić. Tak samo wiem, że wygrana nad nim przybliży mnie gdzieś do kolejnych lepszych pojedynków.
It will be a very difficult fight for both of us. I know that my opponent is much younger and he wants to fight his way up to the title, but I want to stop him. And I also want to win this fight.
Thank you, Marius. And finally, Hughie, for you, we know the division's on fire right now. Big performance from you will lead to a massive 2021.
100%, that's the plan, and I believe I belong in this division, especially at world level, and I'm going to take over. Mark them words.
Well, we look forward to another great heavyweight fight. Hughie Fury against Marius Zwaki in the ring around 9 p.m, just slightly before on Saturday night. Do not miss it. Gentlemen, can we have a head-to-head here, please? Okolie against Jazuski. We know Lawrence Okolie due to fight for the world title against Zwaki. He tested positive for COVID at the end of last week. Our best wishes to him and a massive opportunity for Jazuski, fellow Pole, also undefeated, 20-0. Big opportunity for him to go and fight for the world title against Zwaki, which we expect to see early next year. Lawrence, welcome. One thing that amazed me about you when I gave you that bad news, and let me tell you, it's horrible as a promoter, knowing how hard you've worked to have to deliver that to you when you get the text message to say Zwaki's got COVID. You were calm. You were relaxed. I know how hard you've worked. I know how much you wanted to fight for the world title, but you also know a new challenge presents itself on Saturday and you have to overcome it.
Yeah, no, definitely.
for me, the most important thing is fighting. The titles and stuff are all going to come in due time. So it was, I thought it was my time this Saturday, but I have to just keep the train going and be a good and undefeated fighter here.
I know that when you get that bad news and you are deflated, sometimes that can affect the performance. Sometimes it can affect the mojo going into the fight. You can't afford to do that here. You know you're in with a world-class fighter in Jazuski. You know a guy who, if he wins on Saturday night, he's going to have a massive all-Polish fight with Glowacki for the title. So you've got to go out there and make a statement on Saturday.
No, definitely. I feel like, if anything, it's a positive because, you know, I'd won the British, Commonwealth, European, and it was almost like, all right, the world title shots just come. Where this feels like a final eliminator, so it's added a little bit of spice to Saturday for me. So yeah, I understand that, you know, he's got the world at his feet if he manages to win. So I have to make sure that I go and do my thing.
Obviously, you had a long camp for a southpaw in Glowacki. We know you are switching back to orthodox, but how's that preparation been? Are you secretly a little bit pleased that you're fighting an orthodox on Saturday night, or a bit disappointed that all that hard work and southpaw sparring's gone to waste?
No, you know, that's in the bank now. So if I have to, obviously, don't want to overlook anyone, so I won't even talk about that. But ultimately, you know, orthodox is what we're used to, so you see it every day. So it's nothing to switch back. And I feel, yeah, super confident.
Final question. You look like you've had a great camp with Shane McGowan. You look like you're firing on all cylinders. You look like you're punching very, very hard. Really feeling the opportunity to go in and make a statement in there on Saturday, let some frustration go?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like it's a good opportunity to put on a mature performance. Shane said he's not going to be happy with me if I don't do certain things in this fight, so I'm going to make sure that they all get done.
Jazuski, welcome via your translator as well. Thank you for taking this opportunity, a massive opportunity for you to go on and really make a name for yourself in the cruiserweight division.
Hello everybody, hello Mr. Eddie, and thank you for give me for the chance. Sorry about my English because it's no good, but what I can say, this is a big chance for me. This is a chance from Eddie, from the matchroom, and I take this, yeah.
We know that Lawrence Okolie is explosive, he's a big puncher, but very inexperienced as well as a professional, moved very, very quickly as well. You have more fights, you do have a little bit more experience as well, and expecting a tough fight.
Yeah, I have big respect to Lawrence because he's an Olympian medalist, yeah. I give him respect. And now I'm here because we have a fight in Saturday, and that's all, yeah. We must go to the ring and give the fight, yeah. This is a chance for me, and I do everything what I can. But now, I think I don't know it's good moment or not good moment for this fight. But I take this now, and I go to the ring Saturday and give the fight, yeah.
We know that victory for you would lead to a Glowacki fight for the world title. Massive fight would be for Poland, massive opportunity. You have Marius back on the card as well. There'll be a lot of people watching in Poland, and I know it's a tough challenge, but a big opportunity.
Yes, but you know, Glowacki have 12 of weeks preparing for Okolie. I have only 5 days, yeah, and now I do everything what I got. I got 2 days to the Saturday, and we go to the ring, and that's all.
Well, we look forward to it. Lawrence Okolie against Jazuski. The winner of this fight will face Glowacki for the WBO World Cruiserweight Championship. Again, big opportunity for Lawrence Okolie to make a statement, and a huge chance for Jazuski as well. Gentlemen, can we have a head-to-head up here, please?